The man never thought that after all that hellish training from his master, he was still convinced he was useless. So when he joined the heroes party, he only dared to hide in the back, quietly casting buffs that kept everyone alive. His teammates never noticed. They just took the credit for themselves, and in the end, they even kicked Jack out, saying he was too weak. Then Jack ran into another S-rank party. They only asked him for one buff, which felt way too easy. So he stacked 5 different buffs on everyone at once, and the whole squad just froze in shock. Nobody expected that this weak white mage was actually a monster in disguise, shaped by none other than his master, the strongest sorcerer alive. Jack was a genius. He picked up his first spell in a single day, but whenever he made progress, his master crushed him with overwhelming power, just to keep his ego in check. The training got harsher and harsher. At one point, his master even tossed him into the forest to survive alone. At first it felt impossible, but each near death pushed him further. His basics turned razor sharp, and he even awakened the ability to improve spells on the fly. In less than a week, he walked back out, stronger than ever. Soon after, a pink-haired girl pulled him into her own team, known as the strongest group besides the heroes. Their first mission, wipe out the monsters destroying nearby farms. Before leaving, the redhead found out Jack couldn't even afford an inn and was sleeping on the street. He tossed Jack a bag of gold as an advance payment. Jack was touched. He'd never had teammates who actually cared. The next day, he used storage magic to carry everyone's gear, finally feeling like he was helping the team. On the road, 2 girls were ambushed by a water beast while bathing in the lake. Jack, who'd been gathering firewood, rushed in, distracted the monster with fire magic, and threw buffs on everyone. With his support, the creature went down instantly. That night, the pink-haired girl thanked him, but before she could finish, Jack sensed danger. He woke the whole team just as a swarm of spider demons closed in. He calmly gave orders, leading them to safety. That was when the others realized Jack wasn't just a support. He was a commander too. Tracking further, Jack picked up the monster nest 2.5 miles away, 10 times the normal range for a white mage. The pink-haired girl was floored. When they reached the farm, the monsters were way more than expected, and glowing magic stones were buried in the ground. Jack buffed everyone's eyesight, revealing the truth. Someone was controlling the beasts with those stones. He tripled up buffs on the green-haired archer, who blew the stone apart with one shot. The horde turned on itself, and Jack led the squad to wipe out the rest. Afterward, Jack pieced together the real plan. The farm attack was just bait. The town was the true target. They rushed back, taking down a demon nest on the way and rescuing a beastier girl locked inside. Jack healed her wounds with modified magic, shocking his teammates again. Turns out, demons had been using her rare control magic to drive the monsters toward the city. As they hurried on, Jack picked up something worse, a demon army marching with the beasts straight toward town. Inside the city, the blonde hero was still ranting, calling other adventurers useless cannon fodder. He even demanded every mage fire their strongest spell to kill 10 monsters each, which got shot down instantly. The mages revealed the truth. Ever since Jack left, they hadn't been able to cast strong magic at all. Only then did the blonde realize his so-called strength was a lie. Crushed by the truth, he ran. His teammate Lena stayed behind, vowing to fight for the town. Waves of monsters smashed the gates. The defenses collapsed. Right as the town was about to fall, the S-rank squad showed up. A blazing fire spell held the line, but chaos followed. Lena was mauled by a wolf. Despair hung in the air. Then a voice cut through the battlefield. Jack arrived with the beastier girl. With Jack boosting her, she calmed the monsters with her song, driving them away. But the real threat appeared next, an army of stone golems, tougher than any beast. Jack burned through every drop of mana to buff the front line, giving them just 2.5 minutes. The pink-haired warrior charged first, slicing a golem in half. Morale roared back. Under Jack's command, they tore through the rest, until the final giant closed in. Jack's magic suddenly ran out. With the last of his strength, he poured everything into the pink-haired girl's blade. Covered by the team, she swung a fatal strike, shattering the monster and ending the war. Jack collapsed, unconscious for a day and a night. When he woke, the townspeople had filled the streets, chanting his name like he was their savior. Soon after, the Lord summoned them and revealed the beastier girl's true identity. She was the second princess of the Beast Empire. Jack warned them, her magic was powerful, but in the wrong hands, it could destroy everything. And so, the Lord entrusted the S-rank squad with a new mission: escort the princess home.